welcome to Sunday's video. I'm glad you guys enjoyed yesterday's video. Thanks again for the comments. Let's move on with today's video. Let's first talk about the EV car mandate. Yeah, it's been talked about a lot this week. I know Melissa Lantsman brought it up in Parliament, and a few others have brought it up. And basically the Liberal government are just gaslighting people and saying that no, we're not banning the sale of gas cars. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. When really they are. Have a listen to Pierre. He'll explain a little bit about it, and then let's just bridge over what do they mean by banning gas cars?
Well, somebody wants to tell you where to go and how to get there. It's the Liberal government's new attempt to ban your gas-powered vehicles. Starting next year, they plan to bring in what's called a zero-emissions vehicle mandate that becomes more and more stringent until it bans gas-powered vehicles altogether. In 2026, the federal government will begin phasing in the mandate, with automotive manufacturers and exporters forced to meet a target of 20% of sales in the, quote, zero-emitting category. That means electric. Raising that to 60% by 2030 and 100% by 2035. So in 10 years, gas-powered vehicle sales will be banned altogether.
Oh, there you go, you see. It's new. It is new cars. So next year, 2026, 20% of all cars sold have got to be electric vehicles. Vehicles that people don't really want to buy, because a lot of the industry, the car industry in Canada is collapsing because a lot of the companies have retooled to make electric vehicles, and people aren't buying them because it's not something that people actually want. You know, like an iPhone, people want iPhones. We're not mandated to only use iPhone and not allowed to use Google phones or any other make of phone. We don't get mandated to use one certain phone, do we? No, what happens is that the demand for that phone is so much that people can't get enough of it. They want to buy it. Some people hate iPhones, like some people hate EVs. But when you were talking about a phone, they don't have to buy the iPhone, do they? They have the option of buying a brand new Motorola or a brand new Google phone. When it comes to cars, in another 10 years, you won't have the option to buy a brand new gas car. That option will be taken away. Absolutely taken away. However, you can buy, or they say you'll still be able to buy, a used gas car. But can you imagine how expensive a used gas car is going to be when these mandates kick in and the only car available brand new is going to be an electric car? Can you imagine the price of a gas car? It's going to be astronomical to get your hands on one of those really old-fashioned gas cars. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, everyone's saying that they ban gas cars. They've banned this. They will be banning the sale of new gas cars and pushing EV mandates. And they're even thinking of climate change. They're even thinking of pushing back through incentives for you to buy an electric car, because people don't want to buy an electric car. Why would you need to? Let's go back to the iPhone thing. Why would you need to incentivize people to just buy iPhone and not buy the Google phone? People like choice. People enjoy choice. Let the market forces dictate what people want to buy. Anyway, let's get on with your comments. Let's do the comments outside for a change. Always astonishes me how the global alarmists get really upset that it gets really warm when it becomes summer. But it's summer. It gets warm in summer. Yeah, global alarmists, eh? It's summer, guys. Enjoy it. I'm with stupid. Takes a certain skill to sound this stupid. Well, not this stupid. I mean, jolly stupid. And what's his name? That other guy. I've forgotten his Shangarangalangananganang or whatever he's called. Yeah, it takes a lot of stupid to sound that stupid. Etienne said,
If there is an idiot in power, it's because those that elected him are well represented.
yeah, definitely well represented by these guys. Ken said,
Listening to her, it's no wonder we are broke and getting stupider every day.
definitely, 100%. She's the definition of failing upwards, that's for sure. Erst says,
This is sad. Canada has always punched above our weight, but over the last 10 years, we have become a laughingstock.
like I said in my Saturday clips now, yes, Canada was the place to come to. It was the place to be. It still sort of is, if you're a freeloader, but not if you want to come here on a professional basis. It probably isn't. It isn't set up the same. Let's just put it that way. Humpty Dumpty said,
It's the cult voters who put them there. That's the disturbing point.
"Yeah, I've always thought that Liberal is a cult. It's sort of a it's a me thing. It's everything that they want for themselves, rather than a share thing, rather than a conservative. Hey, let's do what's good for the country, rather than what's good for each individual, which is what Liberals sort of do. They sort of segregate little cult things, like the pride thing, and like racism, and like what we say, immigration. It's all cultified into little segments, and then if you say anything bad against any of those little segments, you're the racist. Even questioning it, you just question things, you're a racist. Jay Pridey said,
She doesn't know what she is talking about. I have a hybrid Ford 10 years old, and the 12-volt battery is a problem. I have a battery maintainer plugged in, otherwise the 12-volt battery would be dead after cold weather and a week of no use, pain in the A. Love your show, from Alberta.
Yeah, I've just changed the 12-volt battery on my wife's car, because that's... Okay, we'll have to go in, bit noisy. Let's carry this on now from the front. Neighbours going around the back to do some garden vacuuming or whatever it is. Rob said,
I swear the only thing that regularly goes through Jolly's head is the wind.
Ardale says,
She is one of the most incompetent MPs in this Liberano government. She has no clue in regards to her position, and the worst part is we, the taxpayers, pay her wages and accomplish nothing. I would like to take this opportunity to wish everybody a happy Father's Day.
that was from last week. that video. You can hear the sirens now. It's just, it's never quiet, is it? Never quiet around here. Graham said,
Perhaps an IQ test should be prerequisite to become an MP. That would mean no Liberal Party. Laugh out loud.
imagine that, an IQ test. Like what they do for the armed forces, or for any job really, other than politician. Yeah, if just to be a politician, you just have to have the same views as the people employing you. Yeah, that's pretty easy to scam, isn't it? Coming soon, the digital ID debate continues. I did 2 videos on that. If you thought digital ID was a bit of a... Oh dear. I just can't get quiet, can I? That's why I'd probably do videos in my car. If you're wondering, where was it? If you're thinking and wondering, or wondering and thinking, them sirens are doing my head in. If you believe that it's all a conspiracy to keep you in your own area, like a city that's 15 minutes wide, then you're probably going to get a wake-up call in 5 to 10 years, especially after they mandate cars, EV cars that can't really go very far, because if you notice, they're mandating cars but they're not mandating chargers. So yeah, you can have an electric car, you can have whatever range you want, but good luck trying to charge it if you want to go anywhere, eh? Dale said.
This is completely outrageous. A loss of one's privacy movement. We Canadians want our freedoms.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. It's exactly what I'm saying. It's part of a control thing. Gibbs said.
Control, control, control. Thank you, Liberal voters. This is what you asked for.
I think it is. They asked for that and more control. They want more government control over their lives.
Burchell at the wharf. I live in Nova Scotia, not too far from Halifax, and all their new developments are going to be 15-minute cities.
That's Burchell at the wharf. I'm going to put, this is him here, I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description, and he does the, you know, the Peggy's Cove trips on the boat. He's the captain of the boat that does the Peggy's Cove trips, a trip that I've been on myself, and I think I've been in his boat, but it was a different owner. Now, he's such a friendly guy on his videos, and he's got like 930 subs. Let's go to his channel and let's get him over 1,000 subs and watch some of his videos. They are pretty amazing. Some of the views he gets of Peggy's Cove and the lighthouse and the smoothened off rocks and the places he visits around Halifax and on the coast there, it's worth subscribing to Burchell just to see that. Anyway, that's enough from me. Go and check out Burchell's channel. I think it's a few days ago, the one where he's going around and he's got the actual guy in the boat with him is a guy who knows all about the area. But yeah, what an awesome channel. Beautiful views of a beautiful country, Canada, Nova Scotia. See you on the next one, guys.